on at the airport.
Yeah, shoveling plowing would be a breeze if you had a plow this size. Look at this. Here's what we just showed you last time. Plow in the front, room in the back. But Simon, take a look at a snowblower. How much snow can this thing move?
Around 5,000 tons per hour.
Per hour. Now you're saying the object here to clear the runways quick, because these planes are coming in, they only have so much fuel, and you're telling me that sometimes they get transferred from other airports.
Yeah, from JFK or LaGuardia. If they're backed up, they'll land here, then grab some fuel and head back.
So the object is to do it quick. We got to do it often. We're going to keep the runways open all weekend. We're down here live on the tarmac at Philly International, right here off of runway 3517 left. And here come the de-icing machines over here. We're going to line up all the trucks coming up next and show you exactly what they're ready to do. And look, Jared, over to the left. Show them the traffic jam here of all the planes getting ready to take off. Bumper to bumper down here at Philly International. Here comes an American Legion in. And yeah, we mentioned about those blue buses, Alex. That's the blue bus that brings you from Atlantic City. You think you're taking a plane ride, but no. You're really just going through security in Atlantic City, and then they bus you here to go on your American Airlines flight to get you out of town.
It's so cool. I like that one with the big brush. It's like an awesome one. Very neat. Thanks, Bob.
All right, let's look at checking on our snow boat today. How many inches do you think we're going to get? Now, they measure this officially at the Philadelphia International Airport, so that will be our barometer, the airport total. You believe we were going to get between 9 and 12 inches. My vote is more than a foot.
Ooh.
And if the first 3 of those choices wins, then I will don a pair of shorts and walk over to the Liberty Bell.
All right. That's a good one.
What will you be wearing up top? Will you be...
I just might go bare-chested. No, I gotta wear something.
Okay.
Maybe a tropical shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'll go on the low end. I'll pick 5 to 8, maybe wishfully thinking. So we'll
5
see.
to 8.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Rose, I've been sending you a lot of different food ideas. Have you been to the grocery store? I know a lot of you are going to say, no, I'm going this afternoon, or maybe even tomorrow. And it's more than just, milk, eggs, bread.
But you gotta see the video. This is the classic.
Milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. Oh my God, I get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. They said snow. I gotta get the bread and milk. Oh my God. I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. Oh my God.
That's iconic at this point.
Every time there's a snowstorm, I think of him. And you gotta say it like him too. So people must have been feeling that way, because take a look at this line at Trader Joe's. Look at that. Just to get in.
Oh, is that the one over off Market or JFK? I think it's off of Market.
So folks are going through, and then some of the shelves were empty. You can see, of course, at Home Depot, a lot of shelves are empty with anything related to snow. The rock salt, shovels. Yeah, good luck. So a lot of folks are shopping, but what exactly are they getting? Is everyone really just doing milk, bread, and eggs? Are they just doing French toast, or are they doing other things?
No, other things.
Here's one woman's plan.
What are you guys gonna make for the storm? What are you gonna make when you're locked in? Here's what I'm gonna make. I already did my whole Instacart orders being delivered Friday morning. I'm gonna make a crock pot French onion soup. My daughter made it before, said it was good. I'm gonna make that. I have a whole chicken roaster in my freezer. I'm gonna make that, but like a whole mini like Thanksgiving-ish thing. Mashed potato stuffing, broccoli cheese casserole. What else? Oh, I might make homemade raviolis if I'm up for it. Like, what else am I gonna be doing? I might make those. My cousin makes them with like pancetta inside. I might do that. I'm making a better than sex cake. I cannot be trapped in that house without a sweet treat.
I need to find her because she does live in our area.
Because you want to have some of that food.
Well, it's
Yeah.
good to make planning for, I always like to bake when it gets, you know, like cold and snowy and you're locked in and you want to make a soup. I already made a chicken noodle soup this week. So I actually was up to do a bouillabaisse, which I haven't done in a long time, with like a fish stock, and then you get to have, you know, I just take frozen seafood. That's my hack around that one to make it easy, that you get like, whatever, Aldi and put that all together. Fennel's delicious.
I made a soup this past weekend. It was like a white bean, kale, and chicken sausage soup.
Delicious.
I don't know. There's something that I'm not used to making a lot of soups. I was just in the mood. But it called for coconut milk, and I don't know if that. I'm not a big coconut fan, so I probably should have thought, maybe I shouldn't put this in if I'm not a huge fan. But we've been adding seasonings and adding stuff to make it better. But soups are just good. Any type of chili, I think, is really great.
A couple people are making chili. I'm looking at Twitter now.
I always make a chili. That's sort of that's a go-to. That's like every single week I make some sort of chili, whether it's turkey or beef.
In fact, Cece's making homemade chili right now.
Oh, with sausage, peppers, and onions? Oh, it's Italian sausage. Oh, making sandwiches?
Well, I think that's why everyone always like, the bread is for, obviously, like, you can use it for toast for breakfast, you can use it for sandwiches for lunch. Of course, you can do the French toast, but that's, I feel like, the rarest. And milk, like, we can't, like, that's our, like, one of our, like, foods of life. We need it for coffee, like milk in our coffee, and the kids will put it in hot chocolate, and they'll put it in cereal. Like, that just goes into everything, you know. So, that's a staple.
I do have a carton of Lactaid in my refrigerator, and it's good till the end of February. I looked at the expiration date yesterday.
Well, that's all you got.
That's it. I got a box of Raisin Bran and some Lactaid. I'll get something today.
Good luck.
And today you can order stuff. I mean, that's like, I ordered stuff yesterday, whatever, off the Amazon, so it's showing up. I got some more making Rice Krispie treats.
I just don't, I don't know, I've been burned so many times, like, the substitutes and then substitutes for something you don't want, or they get a different version of what you're actually asking for. Like my friend, she was doing like a dinner party and she asked for lobster and they brought a live lobster. She goes, no, I wanted.
I know.
So I was like, let me just go like see it with my own eyes. And I'd have them sometimes bring avocados that were so like ripe that like I'd have to cut them all day.
I can say this. Amazon's a little more reliable
Okay.
when it comes to ordering groceries.
That's actually true. I've gotten like stuff that's worse. Yeah, that's true.
But I still have Instacart. I'm not going to poo-poo Instacart because I'm their #1 user. Okay, so you've been sending a lot of tweets. Let's try to get through some of them here because I want some ideas. Can you read that?
Ooh, look at that, Nicole.
My go-to snow comfort food, making a fresh and Jewish apple cake, perfect with a hot cup of tea and homemade protein bagels made with 3 simple ingredients: Greek yogurt, flour, and baking powder, and of course all the other good munchy food. Oh, that's a great plan.
Nicole, I'll be over.
OCC, this one you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Chili in the crock pot, Italian sausage, peppers, and onions for sandwiches. Great plan.
What else you got?
Irish hoagies for breakfast. Anybody can make French toast. Oh, that's delicious.
What's an Irish hoagie? Tell us what that is.
1 second.
She hasn't talked to her dad.
She's like, what?
Irish hoagies, we do them for breakfast all the time when we have like a lot of family over, but it's like all the breakfast meats, so like scrapple, sausage, bacon, and then like over easy eggs, that's the dippy ones, I think. And then salt, pepper, ketchup, and then it's literally like chopped up. And then key ingredient, just white bread, and then you have folded into there. And then he hands them out one at a time.
The kitchen
Oh,
sink.
one at a time. That's everything in there. Clear out the fridge.
That's right.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
What's this one say?
Oh, that one's harder. Banana vanilla pudding. Ooh. Staple
Or is
southern
it
food.
cookies?
Oh, Girl Scout cookie, banana vanilla pudding.
I didn't know they had that.
Freshly made brownies.
Oh, her go-to. That's good. I'm always up for a brownie.
See, what's going to be hard is when I've been trying to, with the dry January and everything going on, trying to eat right and everything. But when you're snowed in, that's when you want to have all like, the sweets and you don't want to care about comfort food, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, people keep still asking every day, what are those blue bags under the
I know.
We found out what they were. They're sandbags that's holding something down. But I think the city put it there, so it's nothing to worry about.
People they pay attention to them.
They're sandbags.
Let's see something, say something. Thank you for
Yeah.
being aware.
And we're so interesting that people are able to go past what we're talking about and doing the focus on
They're not looking at
tags.
us. They're looking at bags.
Bags on the
Up
ground.
my eyes and under the bus.
Okay. So you mentioned the hacks. I'm sure you've seen some of these on your Instagram feeds. The ones with the plastic tarping are the ones that are the most fascinating to me. But we'll go through a couple of them. Will you lay those down? So take a look at this one.
For those who don't know, pan cooking spray isn't for cooking. It's to put on your shovel for a snow day. Now, if you've never put pan cooking spray on your shovel before, for a snow day, you're missing out. This makes shoveling so much easier.
Yeah, people say it really does work. Vegetable spray.
Well, it'd be better if I could just see the evidence of said experiment. You got the shovel in the snow. Thomas was mentioning this one just this Wednesday, I think. Oh, here's the other one. You've seen it probably with the tarps.
Put it over your car.
On the car.
That being easy, it's got to be really heavy.
But I've seen a lot of people doing this one, and it's like all of a sudden it's all done and it's clear, and then you don't have like, with the ice residue underneath it. So then you put salt down real fast.
I know a lot of people put the tarp over their entire car. He's coming out the next morning.
He's a king pickle.
Is it that simple? Just that?
We don't have video of that one, even though those are cool. Here, let's show you one with the pool noodles.
So that's how he really look. He's pretty big. I'm an Oscar. If y'all want to know, that's a king pickle.
This year's, I just lift them up. So the first step she did, the lifting of them up, that's what most people did, was where you just lift up the wipers. And then, I haven't seen this one, let me just see what she's doing with the towel. So,
Same thing as the tarp.
yeah, I guess so. I wonder though if you have a wet snow, that wouldn't work because it'll freeze it right on it. Oh, here's an interesting one with the potato.
Yeah, it's a fish.
Thomas was mentioning this one the other day, but it helps it not to stick.
I'm not trusting this person. They cleaned their windshield with a bare hand.
And when I got him, he's only like, he's a year and a half old. I got him last year.
Yeah, lock it down.
So he was about like that.
That's a good one, especially if it gets
As
windy
you
or
see,
something.
he's man big now.
Well, it's always good, these hacks. Some of them are work better than others.
Be careful with that knife. Do you think I can get an Uber Sunday morning?
We're here?
Why don't you just, do what everybody's doing and stay with the...
We're gonna have a party, it'll be so much fun. Oh, you're coming? Mike, yeah, for Sunday night. I just decided to get in on that action.
I was posting off block and walk, so I'm not gonna be at the hotel.
Okay. But then why are you asking how you're gonna get in?
Just walk.
Well, I'm saying, I had, if it's really bitterly cold, there might be some Uber people out there.
Do you want to risk it?
No, I'll walk in. That'll be a good time. Okay, it's 9:13.
Of course, we need more than just the food. My favorite Sue's got all of her different, graphics. Here's mine.
That's funny.
So I always love that one. So whatever your cocktail of choice that gets you through it, it could be whiskey bottles, could be beer bottles. I'll have a grand selection. It's like, yeah, hunkering down. All right, so
Do you know who that is and what movie that was from?
No.
Hugh Grant, right? And then, I don't know the movie.
Love Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he played the Prime Minister in that movie. I thought he was alone dancing. Anyway, let's go to the map to show you where the storm is now. After we take a look at the cloudy sky over Philadelphia, sorry. There it is. Look at El Paso, Texas. This is where the storm is starting to take shape. But even now, Friday morning, it's not anywhere close to being what it is going to be. And you have still some lake effect snow in upstate New York. This is a map that will show you that the models are starting to come closer and closer to agreement on when the snow begins. It looks like we'll see the first flakes a little bit later than we originally thought. Instead of midnight, we'll say 3 or 4 a.m. Not that much of a difference. Okay, so these are what they're spitting out for Philadelphia right now. 15 inches for GFS, 10 inches for the Euro. These are both lower than yesterday. Why? Because we're factoring in some of that ice that we expect to mix in, even as far north as Philadelphia. But that's going to depend on the exact track of this storm, and that's the part of the forecast that could change between now and Sunday. So these are good general ideas of what may happen on Sunday as far as accumulation is concerned. 8 to 12 inches Philadelphia south, 12 to 18 inches north of us, and 4 to 8 inches in places where there's more mixing in of sleet and freezing rain. But it's all going to depend on where that storm sets up. So right now, it is 41 degrees for a high temperature normally, and we'll probably get there today. But look how cold it gets. It starts tonight. We have a cold weather advisory in effect for tonight. It's going to feel like it's below zero, even in the city tonight. So got Friday night, date night, going out, better layer up. Then it's Sunday that we get the big mess. As we try to clean up on Monday, it looks like in the afternoon the sun will come out. Might have some leftover snow in the morning, and then it remains cold all the way through not only the middle of next week, but for the rest of the month. We finally start to get above freezing February 1st or 2nd. All those days where the temperature, even during the day, will never get above freezing.
Our heating bills. Oh,
Welcome to
Lord.
winter.
Down.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, by the way, the city of Philadelphia, they have their plan put together now to handle all this snow and ice, it looks like. And they're going to have a news conference to give you the plan. Mm-hmm. And we will take that live from, I would imagine it's going to be from City Hall. I'm sure the mayor will be conducting that interview. They think they'll be out there around 10 o'clock. No matter when it is, we will put it live on the air.
All right, sounds good. What are these things for this, before I got on, the foods? I'm smelling them.
Are you smelling these pies?
Yes. Oh, is that?
These are from
Little Susie's.
Little Susie's at 2nd and Chestnut.
It's Pie Day, so we've been doing segments showing the different pie places.
I did see Drew out there doing it.
So he brought it with it.
Blueberry, apple, cherry, and there may be a savory in there if you like it.
Oh, I think
We haven't found the savory yet, but I think it's all dessert.
It's all sweets. Mm-hmm. You know what I might watch this weekend? A movie. Now, I couldn't decide, should I watch a movie that relates to snow or watch a movie where they're traveling throughout the Caribbean? I chose snow.
All right, so we'll go with snow ones.
Okay.
I've been wanting to see the movie The Rip, and did my husband put it on last night without me? And
Oh,
I was so
did
mad.
you like it?
I think he said it was excellent. He thought it was really good.
Okay.
And he's like, you didn't know until the very end, like what was, like, who the bad guy was and what was happening in that trial.
Matt and Ben Affleck.
Correct. So, for 2 weeks I've been trying to get to the house to see it, or maybe it just came out on Friday. But anyway, so let's go through. So I picked one of my favorites that I love to watch with the kids, Ice Age.
Okay. So what's the plot?
It's the prehistoric times,
Yeah.
and they're on a boat, and then they have some song that we like it, that the pirate boat run a ship for sail, a ship for boat, whatever, however it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go pretty old school. This is Fargo with William H. Macy.
Which way?
Nice one.
Mr. Lundegaard, sorry to bother you again. Can I come in?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of busy here.
I understand. I'll keep it real short then. I'm on my way out of town, but I was wondering. Do you mind if I sit down?
Yeah, you're a little loud here. No,
Yeah, it's this vehicle I asked you about yesterday. I was just wondering.
yeah, like I told you, we haven't had any vehicles go missing.
Okay. Are you sure?
Trust me, there's snow in this movie.
It's so good, Francis McDormand. How do you say her name? McDormand?
McDormand. So,
That would be one I thought Oscar, I think. McDormand, yes.
McDormand did. And William H. Macy, who looks like him.
What is it about? I haven't seen it.
I believe I don't want to ruin it.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I watch
He's in big trouble. He's a car salesman who's in big trouble trying to hide something.
Okay, that why he's nervous and what she
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's pregnant and good
She's
beginning
pregnant.
officer in Fargo.
There may be a human that is sent through a wood chipper at some point, so be careful of that.
Did you just ruin it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Here's some other movies you can watch while you're snowed in.
Sully, Monsters Inc. That's a classic.
And then here's another one that's a little scary.
Here's Johnny. Lot of snow in that one, man.
I've never seen The Shining.
I'll be darned.
I haven't either.
But I always see the meme. That's the one whenever you like type in cold, like it's the Jack
Yes,
Nicholson like
he's
cold
like
thing,
sitting
like
there like this, looking mad.
Yeah.
And then,
In between the door.
yep.
Here's.
So we know the famous scenes, and then the two girls in the hallway, right?
Yeah. You know another one?
What?
I just thought of it. Okay. And I let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, let's go to the Olympics. What the main stars of a heated rivalry are doing at the Olympics later, well, it's next month, isn't it?
We do the job. We don't ask questions.
I'm gonna cook and then I have to go.
What?
In my mind, it hasn't been right. No one can know. I see gold.
Memory of a killer. Teammate premiere begins Sunday on Fox.
Are you a caregiver looking for advancement and opportunity? Transfer now and join our family today.
People put up with very loud garage doors, and they don't need to. Here, precision, we can make it quieter. I'll come out to the door and it's banging, the motor's screaming, and as soon as we put new parts in there, it's like red.
Precision Guard Service, a name you can trust.
If you've been injured at work, it's important to know your rights. Although workers' compensation should cover your medical bills and lost wages, insurance companies often delay, deny, or underpay claims. At Pond Lehocky, we'll fight to secure the full benefits that you're entitled to. If your injury occurred in a warehouse, office, or job site, we are here to assist. Call Pond Lehocky today. We're ready to fight for you.
Who are Thomas Jefferson University students? They're designers, healers, builders, but mostly they're in demand by the employers creating the jobs of tomorrow. When you're trained to never settle, but to keep asking why, and your education crosses disciplines, these different perspectives ignite new ideas and make the impossible possible. Jefferson, redefine possible.
Get your local weather right now on Fox Local. Sponsored by your local Hyundai dealer. Test drive a new Hyundai today. Only at your local Hyundai dealer.
We're getting ready down here at Philly International. The snow plows are lined up, bumper to bumper, ready for the first flakes. Stay there, we're coming right back.
Even if you have moderate to severe eczema, you can feel the rhythm, feel the flow. And Dupixent helps you feel the heal. It helps calm the key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Some adults saw fast itch relief after the first dose, and long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Many even saw 90% clear skin. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Stay ahead of eczema and help heal your skin from within. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent today.
Hey, what you making?
You know what? I'm working on my temperature blanket, which you can't see it too well, for 2026. If you hadn't heard, I changed up my color scheme for 2026 for the 250th birthday of America. So I'm doing shades of red, white, and blue. And we're blue now because it's so cold. Those are the cool shades.
Let's get white.
All right, well, that'll be, kind of moderate, and then we'll get hot and red in the summertime. In the meantime, speaking of patriotic coverings for yourself, this is a woman who's making a quilt, and she put it on my Facebook page, but she lives in Connecticut. And this is a quilt that has its own Facebook page. It's called the Middlesex Parish Map Quilt. This is a little bit of an olive branch under an eagle, as you can see. It commemorates the battle and burning of Norwalk during the Revolutionary War, Norwalk, Connecticut, that is. So, the quilt has its own Facebook page. I don't know how she heard about us, but thanks.
We're going viral.
Yeah, it's viral. What you making? It finally happened. Anyway, here's what Wendy's doing. She works in watercolors. And look at that painting. I love that. And what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And look at these cards. That was a painting. These are some green cards. And I think they're just beautiful. So, Wendy, you are very talented. Lindy, I think this qualifies as what you're making. She grows lemons on her Meyer lemon tree. Meyer lemons are the big ones. She said those are as big as softballs. And each lemon yields about a cup of juice. Wow. So, lemonade for everybody during the snowstorm. How about that? Your own lemon tree. Stephen, this is so cute. He made a sponge holder. That's the holder. And there it is with the sponge in it. Out of a 3D printer that his son got for Christmas. I'll be honest. So he said, yeah, I can make a holder for a little smiley face sponge there. How about that? That is so darn cute. I love it. Teresa did decoupage. She's getting ready for Valentine's Day. That's a little bit of decoration. It's a decoupage bottle, and she says it lights up too. And one more. This is so cute. Something you could do with the kids. Kristen, she wanted to make some Valentine ornaments, so she said to her two nephews, I want you to design the colors. So she gave them a graph, and they colored in the graph, and then she did the sewing and made the ornaments. So she got the little ones to design the hearts, and she made them happen, and they will have them as a keepsake for the rest of their lives. Now, if you want to see more stuff of what people are making, just go to my Facebook page, Cicilio29, and scroll down till you see a picture of something I made. Because I got other stuff on there, stuff too.
Sure, yeah.
I posted a picture of me from 10 years ago.
It's really a potpourri of Sue's area.
It truly is.
Yeah.
Well, you need to have your own Facebook page just for your temperature blanket.
Yeah.
Just like they have for that quilt
You're
up there
right.
in Norwalk,
That quilt has
Connecticut.
its own page, darn it.
Yes.
And it can be all your past ones and the current one. There you go.
Okay, Karen's going to be my agent.
Thanks.
I've gone back to being a little boy. I'm fascinated by all the big trucks at the airport.
It is cool.
Mom's out there now. Hi.
Oh, they got lots of big trucks, big plows. We're getting ready to keep Philly International moving during this big snowstorm. The jets are lined up single file. We're going to show you how they work the de-icer when we come right back.
Play the Daily Match 6 from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
Living with a fibroid like me is a blast. Enjoy the perks of heavy, painful periods, pelvic pain, anemia, and the added challenges of conceiving a miscarriage. But hey, at least you'll always have me. Take control from the